Hey, there we go, live on YouTube. Welcome in, everybody. It is Thursday. That means one thing. The Rockstar Flipper is live each and every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for everyone who is joining me tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate everyone who comes back each and every Thursday. It means a lot to me. Thank you. And if you're new to this channel, each and every Thursday, like I said, you can find me right here. It's 9 p.m. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. I live in Tampa, Florida, so we go by that time. Hopefully everyone on the Pacific side at 6 p.m. is able to join us. I haven't had any complaints about that timing. So this is where we are, and I appreciate you being here, and hopefully you can join us in the future. But anyways, I'm going to jump over to the chat, and I'm going to say what's up to everyone who is in the chat. It looks like we have about 40 people in here. So let me point out a few people. I usually give everyone about a minute or two to get into the chat, and then we'll start the show. About 15 or 20 minutes of me rambling, and then we'll do an open Q&A after that for those of you that do have questions for me. We'll wrap up the week. We'll do all that, and then we'll end the show. About 45 minutes typically. I used to do an hour, but now I've backed it down to about 45 minutes. Don't want to bore everyone too much. Let's see who's here. Terry Berry, who is our resident moderator, sub-admin, and house den mom. She will whack you if you get out of line, so please keep it respectful. Over in the chat, I know most of you do, so thank you so much. Biscayne Kid, he's here in Miami. Fellow Floridian, what's going on, buddy? Ryan Lynch, how you doing? Betty, Thomas Wilkinson, who I was supposed to get more video of in Orlando. You're still on, buddy. I'm going to get you. Jonathan Montgomery, how you doing? Ruggers Customs, I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing? Shanta, who is a longtime viewer of mine, thank you for being here. I appreciate everyone who's in the chat. If you don't know, the chat is over on that side. I used to copy and paste the chat. Oh, knocking my mic off. Used to copy and paste the chat over here, but the program I use to record and then copy the chat is on like a 2 or 3 second delay. So whenever you would watch the video, my mouth and the audio would be off. So working on fixing that. We're going to find another program that'll do it, and then we'll have the chat back. So if you're watching this on replay and it's not Thursday between 9 and 9:45, this is not live. So anyways, Donna Wester, how you doing? Luke's on at the same time as me live. I did not know Luke was live right now. Apologize to anyone that wanted to check him out. You certainly are welcome to do that. Eric in Ohio, how are you doing? JR Coker. Couple more people I'll say hi to. We'll get started. Pat, Shannon, Gina, Jose, Eddie, Michelle Beasley, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a little bit. Robert, how you doing? And Jessica G, how are you? Welcome in. Good evening. Express that. Welcome to everyone, and let's get started on the show tonight. So a lot to talk about. Thrifty T, how you doing, buddy? First two things I want to talk about are Rad Seller jump ship. Sorry, Luke. I apologize if you're watching this. I'm sorry to Luke if anyone was watching him live. Please, after my show, if you finish watching me live, go over to the Endless Entrepreneur and check out Luke's repeat of his live show. I apologize, Luke. I had no idea you were on. Anyways, I do live every Thursday at 9 p.m., so sorry. But yeah, so let's talk about the first two things I want to talk about, and that is for those of you that are close to Minneapolis, Minnesota, I will be in town on July the 20th, the 21st, and I think I'm leaving the morning of the 22nd. I have to check the itinerary with Kate. But I'm there to talk at Midwest Ecom Conference. You can Google that up. I'll try to get a link and put down below. That is next month, less than a month away, so I'll be talking at that. And then following that, right as I get home on Saturday, I'm leaving out. I'll be home Saturday and Sunday, and I'm leaving again Monday, July the 24th for Las Vegas, Sin City, y'all. 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, and 28th, I go home. That is for eBay Open. If you guys are able to make it to Vegas, if you live in Vegas, if you live close, LA, I know, is like a 4-hour drive. If you guys can make it out to eBay Open, even if you can't attend eBay Open, if you don't want to pay the $200 and whatever for the ticket, please message me if you can come to Vegas or you live there and you would like to meet me. I will meet you out at a bar. I will meet you at a restaurant. I'll meet you on the strip. I will meet you wherever you want to meet me. So just let me know if you're local there. Please use my contact information down below. Facebook Messenger is probably what I prefer, or Instagram, but I will be in Vegas Monday morning, the 24th. I get there at like 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. And then all the way through Friday night, I think our plane boards at like 6 p.m. So make sure you put those dates in your phone. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I hope to meet a lot of people at eBay Open. It is going to be awesome. So make sure that you guys, if you can make it out, please do. So those are the two announcements. The other two things, links. A lot of people asking for my eBay store. That's linked below. The link is an eBay affiliate, and that affiliate will take you to my store. And if you buy anything, it helps me out. If you don't buy anything, please shop on your normal eBay shopping through that link, and I will get credit if you do any other shopping. So appreciate that, as well as my Amazon links below for any of the equipment. A lot of questions on my lighting kit, which is, give me just a second. I'll show you guys, for those of you that are new to the channel. The lighting kit I use is a Limo Studio. It's right there. It's 24-inch by 24-inch. It's super bright. It's linked below if you need that lighting kit. It not only works good for my YouTube show, of course, those are the lights I use for taking photos. So now that we got those covered, let's talk about sales. Sales yesterday were awesome. Why do I think they were awesome? We did almost 400 yesterday. I think we were at like 384 yesterday. We ran a lot of auctions over the last few days. Auctions bring viewers. If you're not running auctions, you got items that are ending, make sure you run auctions. I know a lot of people are having some really slow sales, so I recommend running the auctions to try to get your sales up. They definitely bring viewers, no question about it. Tons of people in there. Vegas, Chris Potts, if you missed it, is the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th. I will be there the morning of the 24th, July, next month. Next month. So make sure if you guys can make it to Vegas, you can make it to eBay Open. It's going to be an awesome show. And I am giving a speech on stage with the VP of eBay Seller Communications, Bob somebody something. And thank you to Angela Diffley, who invited me out and who found me and I guess saw my YouTube and asked me to speak. It is humbling and it is an honor. And I am blown away that eBay asked me to be on stage with some other sellers. Sellers I haven't heard of. I'm not familiar with the other speakers, but I'm excited to meet them and find out who they are, and interact with them, network with them, and hopefully, you know, I can work together with them in the future. I know there will be a lot of sellers that you guys are familiar with who are going to be out there. I believe Megan Reed is going to make it. I'm not 100% sure. I have not really spoken to her about it. I know that she had mentioned it on social media, so hopefully, I have never met Megan, so hopefully I'll get to meet her out there. That'll be really cool. Chris, who's my wholesale person that I recommended to you guys for wholesale, who also happens to be a personal friend of mine who lives down the road. He is going to be to Vegas. They're actually traveling with us, and we're able to get plane tickets on the same plane, the same flight out. I think they're leaving earlier than we are to come home because they have a child, which we don't have. But Chris is going to be there, so that's kind of awesome. And so I look forward to everyone being out there. Really appreciate that one. Anyway, so that's all the news. That's all the updates, everything I got for you guys. So I'm just going to open it up. I've spoken enough. It's been 10 minutes. I'm going to open it up to all you guys for questions, for answers. If you got questions about eBay Open or Midwest Ecom Conference, if you got questions about slow sales or eBay or whatever, if you got questions about me, personal, whatever you guys want to ask, keep it respectful, and I will try to answer the best I can. You know, I'll take questions for 20 or 30 minutes and then we'll wrap it up. If you got questions just in general about buying, about selling, about business owning, about all that stuff, about social media, I'm going to start doing a lot more social media videos about how to use social media to help run your small business, to help advertise your store, all that kind of good stuff as well. So whatever questions you got, guys, please bring them to me. I will be happy to help you. And as Kefa says, please hit the like button down below. There's 160 people. Thank you guys for watching. Only 33 likes. The thumbs up button does not get me paid, but it does help my videos move up in the search rankings, which will hopefully get more views, help more of you, and then that will get me paid more money. So please, if you can, hit the like button. I really appreciate it. So Myra, so Casey, about that Coke tie, the Coke, which Coke tie are we talking about? I think I know, but help me out. Active on eBay, we float around 2,000. I think there's 1,900 right now, but I have a ton of unsolds I have to relist. So by tomorrow or the weekend, I'll have 2,000 up on eBay. The latest on the car, the other guy's insurance company came out today. They're paying for it. It was completely his fault. For those of you that don't know, the morning of my little get together in Orlando, I got hit by a guy, just driving like this. He just came right over my lane and just bumped against the driver's side of my car. His insurance company came out today. They took photos and all the things. They're going to pay it. It's already been to the shop. It's already had the estimate. I imagine next week we're going to go ahead and go forward with the ordering of the parts and letting them get the car taken apart and get going on it. So it's going to be several weeks. The parts are going to take weeks and weeks to get. So it'll be out of commission for a little while. I'm just driving the SUV. It's no big deal. We have multiple cars, so not a huge thing. We may have to finagle me coming in and out a couple times, but it shouldn't be too big of an inconvenience. I also own another car that's parked elsewhere, so if I really need it, I can go get it. Not a huge problem. But anyways, Lindy Glenn in the house. Do I see Lindy? I do see Lindy. How you doing, Lindy? What's going on? I believe Lindy mentioned, and I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. Lindy, do you want to tell everyone, or do you want? Am I okay to tell everyone about Lindy, just in case? I don't know. There's a little bit of news. It's real small news about Lindy. If I can tell everyone, let me know. Yeah, there was 2-on-1 during the Thrift Wars, Harley. If you guys didn't check out, that's another thing I want to tell you. I did a Thrift War 2-part series with Ryan and Allie from Rally Roots. They live just around the corner from me. It was an awesome time. I'll link their YouTube channel. You could check out my videos or check out Rally Roots. It's RALLIEROOTS. I'll link them below. You can check out their YouTube channel. Check out the thrift videos. Ryan did an excellent job editing it. Thank God, because we had a terrible time filming. The cameras were screwing up, the memory cards. So Ryan did a great job editing everything together, and you guys should definitely check those videos out. And you can check the one out on my channel, but definitely go and subscribe to Ryan and Allie over there. Lindy, I was going to tell everyone about your potential trip, your mini vacay that you messaged me about. Is it okay if I tell everyone? I don't know if you wanted anyone to know or not. I'm not sure. So I'm going to take these questions. I'm trying to hit everyone's questions. New to watch everything you post on YouTube. I've started on selling on eBay. Keep up the great work. Steven Jordan, thank you so much. I appreciate it. The disc buffer that I recommended is a JFJ Easy Pro. It should be linked down below. That's my video game cleaner. Somebody asked what Super Chat is. Super Chat is what's below the chat if you're on a computer or Android. I don't think it's on iPhone so much, but there's a little money symbol under my chat. If you click it, your comment or your message in the chat will get pinned to the top for a certain amount of time, depending on how much you donate, and it helps my channel out, and I really appreciate it. Oh, Lindy hasn't decided yet. Well, I won't tell him, but I'm kind of excited a little bit about it. Well, anyways, there's nothing to tell, nothing to see here, guys. Do I always test video games before I sell them? We do test quite a few of our video games. Some of them we don't. The cartridges we just try to clean. The discs, I own pretty much every video game system there is. I own PS2, PS3, PS4. We have an Xbox, a Nintendo, Xbox 360. We own almost every system. I have a retro player for some of the carts, so we can test almost everything. I can, that's fine. Just don't promise anything. Okay, so the news on Lindy is that she got contacted from eBay to be a part of eBay Open. I don't know that it's on, like, I'm going to be up on the stage speaking. I think it was a little late for Lindy to be at that point, but she did get asked by eBay to be a part of the eBay Open. She's not been to Vegas, so this is awesome. She named it something. Lindy, you can put it in the chat. I can't remember what you called it, but it's like a mentoring program or something. Not really sure. I've never heard of it, but it sounds awesome. And so Lindy may be in Vegas. Maybe. I'm not we are not promising anything. I'd love to meet Lindy, say hi. But if she's there, cool. If she's not, then fail. But hopefully she'll make it out. That'd be cool. So no, Lindy is not moving to Florida. Lindy's not allowed to move to Florida. Absolutely not. Anyways, yeah. So Dave Norman, good to see you, buddy. Welcome back. Took a new job. Hasn't been here for a while. I noticed. So welcome back. How many clothing sales a day do we make? It depends. It can be anywhere from 10 to 15 pieces of clothes, and then the rest of it. I sell like 20 items a day, 25 items a day. It just depends. Yeah, so he's scared. Yeah, no, I can't have any more resellers living in Florida. Absolutely not, especially not with personalities like that. But yeah, so Lindy might be there. There's going to be a lot of resellers, a lot of eBay people. Those of you might be familiar with Jason T. Smith of the Thrifting Board, and he was on thrift hunters on TV. He's going to be there. I can't wait to meet him. Griff, who is an employee of eBay, a lot of people know him. He's going to be there. Angela Diffley, who is the one that invited me, the VP Bob of eBay Communications, he's going to be there. A ton of people that you can learn a ton about at eBay Open. So it's going to be a good time. Really good time. Let's see what else we got. Jenny Stevens, want to start selling books on Amazon? Fix that. An embroidered Tommy Bahama stitching the armpit is coming loose. Is it fine to repair? Harley, repairing shirts is something we're not good at. We donate them, but a lot of people do repair shirts. So if you've got a talent for repairing it, I would absolutely repair it, especially if it's a good brand like Tommy Bahama, for sure. What's up in Colorado, 360 Vintage? How you doing? What's the word about Drive Time with Dave? Joel Dotson, good question. I just got off the phone with Drive Time with Dave, actually. And just so everyone can see this. Well, I can't show you. It's got his last name on my phone. But he is out in the Midwest on a business trip. It has been 3 weeks. He's been on a business trip. He took his family in the RV. They packed up and they went on this road trip. They've been hanging out, having fun. He's been taking business meetings. He's doing great. Just got off the phone with him. He's having a great time. I think he'll be back in a week or two. He's probably going to hang out there for 4th of July through next week, and he may be back. It took him 2 days to drive out there. As we spoke just now, Drive Time with Dave was in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. So that's where he's at. He actually got to see the BHFO warehouse today. That's like 500,000 square feet. Pretty cool. He took some photos of it, some video. Pretty awesome. I can't wait to see it. I haven't seen it yet, but I can't wait to see that. So Rad Seller, you're not far from Vegas. Please come on out to Vegas. I would appreciate that. Sled Page, you're right. The iPhone cases are very high competition. Rick Eisen, it's a question that we go back to back and forth, Rick, about whether to charge shipping or not. It's personal preference, but yeah. So, I mean, you definitely have to see what's going on. Joe is in the house, the bread man. Joe, I did just see all of your posts today, and I apologize. I will message you privately, Joe. I was pretty surprised to see your messages, so we'll talk for sure. How much do you sell on eBay versus Amazon? I like Amazon better, but I don't sell as much on Amazon. I only do a couple thousand a month on Amazon if I'm lucky. eBay, of course, this month we're going to close low again. My normal months are 10 to 12. This month we're going to close at 8,000, 75, 8,000. It's just the way it is. Summer slowdown. Come fourth quarter, hopefully I can get back to those $15,000 to $20,000 months. That would be awesome. So that's what I'm looking for. TED Talks for Casey. I'm not Casey Neistat. I won't be doing no TED Talks. I've never sold on Etsy. I only sell eBay, Amazon, and I also sell some local sales, which I'm thinking about ramping up local sales. When online sales get slow, my local sales spidey sense goes off. Like I need to sell locally. How do I convert watchers into sellers? Lowering the price. It's the only way I've ever been able to do that is dropping the price. Like I had a $39 pair of Miss Me jeans today. I listed them 2 days ago. I dropped them to 35 and they got a bunch of watchers overnight. And then I dropped them to 32 and they sold today. So that's how I turn watchers into to buyers, hopefully. Rhiannon Cannon, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I watch a lot of stuff while I'm listening, or I listen to a lot of stuff while I'm listing as well. So if you guys can't watch me, you just listen to me, that's cool too. 360 Vintage, 7,000 if we're lucky. Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you, buddy. I'm at 7,075 right now. So pretty much going to close this month lower than I should be. No good on eBay. Viego Alvarez, how many packages do I ship a day? How long does it take? Shipping doesn't take us long, an hour at most. We ship between, on a good day, I think today, because yesterday was a good day, we did 400. So you figure my average is $15 a package. That's probably, we did 384. So that was 25 packages, which is about right. I think we shipped 26 actually. And then tomorrow, because today we're only at 140 or 150, we'll close today around 250, somewhere in that neighborhood. So we're going to be more about the 18 to 20 packages. So 20 is my average probably. On good months, 25 to 30 per day. And during fourth quarter, we'll ship 40 to 50 per day. Luke sent us here. Thank you, Luke. If Luke's in the house, thank you. Liquidation packs from bulk.com. I don't recommend. There are better liquidation places. Love to listen and watch. It takes me an hour to do 12 packages. That's not bad. You could probably speed it up. I would say most people should be able to do 15 to 20 in an hour. I do about 25 in an hour. So, you know. Veronica taking the full day off on July 4th. I couldn't imagine having an entire day off. Lindy says, I always avoid her questions. Do I prefer creamy or crunch peanut butter? That's a great question. So we have creamy peanut butter in the house because Kate doesn't eat crunchy peanut butter. However, I used to like crunchy peanut butter, but I used to hate having to like floss like 5 seconds after you eat a sandwich because the crunchy peanut butter, like popcorn, gets stuck in your teeth so fast. So, yeah, I do like the flavor of crunchy. Do any YouTubers get paid for promoting eBay on their channels? No, eBay does not pay YouTubers for promoting channels. What you do is you promote your store through an eBay affiliate link. And if people go on and shop, you can make a small commission. I can tell you with all the traffic I get to my eBay store, my eBay affiliate link income this month, closing in June, will be lucky to be $100. $100. My Amazon affiliate links is much, much better than my eBay. So a lot of people like to ask how much I make on all this stuff, and I've done a video on it before, and I probably should do an updated how much money I make on YouTube. A lot of people like to see social media on YouTube, but my eBay links for affiliates literally will be $100 this month. That's it. It's decent. It's $3 a day, but it's nothing to like, you can't live off of it. Amazon is several $100s. I don't know what it's closing at, but $300-400. So we'll see. Is Luke in the house? I didn't see Luke type anything if he's here. I didn't see Luke come in the chat if he's here. Any advice on auctions? I would recommend charging for auctions and starting your auctions around $1 or $2, charging $4 or $5 for shipping. That way you're insured 6 to 7 on minimum. And that's on your cheap items. Obviously, if you have more expensive items, start it higher. Jenny Stevens, FBA selling of books. FedEx sounds so expensive as well as post office. Was told UPS is the cheapest, but you have to use their partner program to ship. No, you can ship incoming or inbound to Amazon FBA with UPS without being a partner, I don't think. I have always shipped using the labels that they provide, though. So I don't think that should be a problem. Somebody else that's more experienced with that. I don't do books on Amazon. I don't do a lot of FBA, so somebody else might know more about that than me. Should I have more followers before doing auctions? No, auctions will bring you views anyway, so I don't think you need to wait for a lot of followers. Just run your auctions. You'll be good. I don't avoid questions, you guys. If I don't answer them, I don't see them. Jeez. First month of $1,400 on eBay is phenomenal. The longest I'll keep an article of clothing is probably 6 to 12 months. That's only because they usually drop below the value at that point. I don't want to, sell something for less than $7. Yeah, Plato's Closet. Seen a lot of people mentioning Plato's Closet. So Plato's Closet has a lot of sales. They also have an Instagram. Correct me if I'm wrong. Most of the Plato's Closet locations have their own Instagram, and they will update it with sales. So keep an eye out for that. Jamie Pace is a book selling guru. Jamie is a media selling guru on Amazon altogether. I don't think he's in the chat right now, but if you've never been in a Facebook group comment session with Jamie, you can join the Facebook group down below. Betty, nobody won. It was a tie because Luke could have finished what he had in time, but he got shorted on his lot. So we kind of called it a wash. I hope that answers that question. Jamie Pace is a guru, a troll guru. Collector's Rival, I think it can't hurt. I think it's worth the 10 minutes it takes to put all of your items into a category. Collector's Rival asked me about putting all of your eBay items into categories. I believe that's a great idea, and I believe that you can make more sales by doing it. It certainly cannot help. Thomas, I do a little bit of retail arbitrage off and on, but not that often. So I'm not a big person to ask about retail arbitrage. I'm not the best person. Yeah, Plato's Closet email list. Oh, Jamie is in the chat. I opened that up. Mischievous Mallory out in Oklahoma. Hey, Case, any simple formula comprising the elements of a universally good eBay description? So it's definitely going to depend on the item that you're selling. For clothing, it looks like a description of the measurements, a description of the condition, maybe the brand and the women's, men's, that sort of thing is good. If it's something else like an electronic, obviously the make, the model, the serial number, maybe things of that nature. So it just depends on the item. But for clothing, for most of us, the measurements are real important. Deborah, who never calls you out anymore, too famous. No, never too famous for Deborah, especially somebody who is very, very sweet and awesome to me and is local to me. So Deborah wants to come do like a thrifting with me. I got to get her up here. I got to get you in Tampa, and we're going to do a thrift together. I promise you we'll do it. Yeah, Mallory, the best thing for your clothing descriptions, measurements, they really lower the questions and they help make sales. And then the brand and the size, always put the brand and the size, like if it's a small, medium, large, or extra large, or petite, the brand. And then I usually put things like excellent condition, no damage, no stains, things like that. So armpit to armpit, yeah, that's a very big measurement, is the armpit to armpit. I always put my sales pitch in the description. I have not bought from, do I have any experience with Walmart liquidation returns? I've not bought from Walmart. I've bought from a lot of liquidations. I bought from Bulk. I bought from Costco. I bought from Amazon, from Groupon. Never Walmart, though. Tell me how that Walmart goes. Please leave it in the comment section below this video. I do not, I have not bought from the Amazon auctions, but I've heard they're decent. I've heard they're not bad. So, but because Walmart's so popular, they get bidded up a lot. So keep that in mind. Walmart auctions are probably more likely to go higher. So let's see. So the giraffe Coca-Cola tie, I'm at a loss for pricing in your expert. I bumped it up to your message. I just got your message. I just saw it on my phone, so I'm going to answer it in just a couple of minutes. I see the message about the tie. Sorry about that. Lindy's going to list all night. Good luck with that, Lindy. We'll see you. Update me on Vegas. Let me know about that. Do I ever buy off the Goodwill auction sites? I do not buy off them. They're very high. I've tried, but they're very high. 217 people. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Thanks everyone for joining me on a Thursday night. Thank you for everyone who's going to make it out to Vegas and Minnesota. Thanks for all the great questions you guys have. Thanks for anyone who uses my eBay and Amazon store. I appreciate everyone. And tomorrow is Friday. It's going to be a weekly wrap up, some of the what solds, all that kind of stuff. Got some good haul videos this weekend. I'm going to try to hit a flea market, swap meet and flea market. And also, I am going to have some videos about some topics that are going to possibly draw some discussions. Swartznot, good night. Thank you so much. Sled Page, join me in Minnesota. What's going down in Minnesota? Minneapolis, Midwest Econ Conference. How do I come up with video ideas? I do it based on what you guys tell me you want to see. That's pretty much how I do it. So flame resistant shirts. Luke made a video about flame resistant shirts about that they have an expiration date, so he's going to stop marking them that way. You may want to ask him about that. No, Mal, there's not. I have a couple videos. They're not drama and they're not controversy. They're just things that are going to get people thinking and talking and rethinking the way that they see reselling as a business, the way that they see us as YouTubers helping. There's been a few things, and I'm one that stays out of all the drama. I'm not interested in all that. I don't even want to talk about it. Don't mention it. Don't tell me about it. I don't even want to see it. But I have been told of a few things, and I really think that there's this stigma and there's this thought process behind how resellers operate, how we run. Those of us that choose to come on YouTube, and those of us that choose to try to help or try to make our lives public or whatever it may be. And I kind of want to address those things. And I'm call me the Philip DeFranco of the reselling community, whatever you want to say. I'm going to stay on the back lines. And if people want to call me out as like a cop out, like, oh, you need to take a side. I don't take sides. I don't care about it. There's no sides in my life. It's just things that I kind of want to address. I'm going to do it tomorrow in a video. So make sure you pay keep an eye out for that video. I don't know. It'll be tomorrow night, but and there's no drama controversy, so it's nothing like that. I don't discuss that stuff. I have stayed way away from all that stuff, but there are a few things I want to address that are important to me. So give me something to talk about. Yeah, so a lot of my videos coming up are going to be discussion makers. I don't want to do so much of me talking as much as I want to hear what you guys have to say and your opinions. I want discussions to happen because when discussions happen, ideas happen. And when ideas happen, people can make money. People can become better business owners, better viewers, better resellers, better everything, better people. I've seen so much negative and I've seen so many people just railing on people. There's always trolls. We all know that. There's always people who are out to attack you. But there are also people out there who can have a constructive conversation and disagree at the same time. So that's kind of what I want to do. Anyways, I do not do too many estate sales. Tie video coming. Thomas, yes, I will put you out a tie video this week, and I promised you. I have a ton of ties I'm going to go over with you. I'll put them out today. Yeah, no drama for me. I just want to hear discussions. I want to do videos that get me the opinions of the people that are watching. I want your opinions and your views. So make sure you guys keep that in mind. Not coming to Michigan, unfortunately. I wish. I know some people in Michigan. I wish I could make it, but it won't be anytime soon. Lynn McCarty, Clearwater, how you doing? Welcome in, just down the road from me. Appreciate it. So the best way to see what's selling on eBay is to do sold. I do Amazon fulfilled by merchant and FBA. I have a few items in FBA. Trolls do thrive on YouTube. No doubt about it. Absolutely true. How do I get so good at speaking in YouTube videos? The amount of times I say in videos is like medieval torture. I say the word at least or no less than 300 times a day. Promise you. It takes a lot of experience. I have 550 videos, not to mention other videos I've done, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. It's just repetitiveness. That's all. So mean people suck. They do. Some people do suck. Sarge Khan, congratulations. I appreciate that. I want to come to eBay or to London one day. I promise I want to. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys send me over a few more questions. I'm going to get out of here shortly. I can't wait for you guys to see the videos tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. Really good videos. Tie video for Thomas. My hopefully non-dramatized video tomorrow. I need a really clickbait title for it because I need as many people to see it as possible. It's not going to be clickbait. It's going to be legit as to what I talk about, but I got to clickbait it just to get everyone in to see it. I imagine once word spreads about the video I'm going to make that it won't take any kind of title, but like the letter A to get people to view it. So it's really not bad. I just know how people of YouTube and eBay and resellers react to stuff. So I can only imagine the comments I'm going to get. It should be a good time. But it's an important conversation to me. I really, really want to talk about it. So anyways, Crow's Nest, Seller Hub video. Yeah, I got your message. I responded to it, the email, the message, whatever it was. And I haven't done a Seller Hub, but I can for you. I can try to put something together. I promise. The Seller Hub, yeah, Mallory, good point. A couple of people asked for it, so I better put it together. So anyways, Eric, I'm in Sefner. Yeah, Thomas and Sefner. Sefner's just down the road from me. Thomas doesn't live far at all. IKEA, a good place to source. I don't think so. If you have a question, please leave it down in the comment section below after this video is live, or you can use my email link that is also down there. Troll target. So I can't wait for everyone to see it tomorrow. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to go back to doing what I was doing before I came live. I was having queso and tortillas, so I am like starving. I'm so hungry. It's not even funny. I got to eat. But anyways, I appreciate everyone. And tomorrow is probably going to be recorded. I probably won't do it live, but we'll see. Maybe we'll see. I appreciate it though. Thank you guys so much for joining me Thursday night. Live show Q&A. Feel free to rewatch this. If you're not watching it live, it's not Thursday, 9 p.m. Other than that, watch for tomorrow's videos. I will make sure to post them everywhere. Tell your friends. And if you can join me in Minnesota and Vegas, I want to meet as many of you as possible. I love putting faces to names. So please, if you can make it to Midwest Ecom in Minnesota, Minneapolis, July 20th and 21st, or Vegas, the 24th through the 28th of July, I will be there. please let me know. Message me on Facebook, Instagram, or here, and I will arrange. I'll make a little to-do list of who I want to meet, which is everybody, as many as possible. I'll put it in order, and can't wait. And hopefully Lindy will join us in Vegas as well. So thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Hit the thumbs up button before you leave. I'll see everyone tomorrow. I'll see everyone next time, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you, Lindy. Thank you, Luke, if you're here, and Terry Barry, and everybody else. Thanks so much. Mallory, I'll see you as well. Good night. Good night, Betty. Good night, everyone.